In today's video, we're going to check out the new JA migration tool, which will allow people to migrate their WordPress sites to Joomla. Hey there, Joomla fans. Tim Davis here. I'm a Joomla fan too. Thanks for tuning in to Watch Me Work live stream number 323 here on the Basic Joomla channel, where I show you my favorite extensions, tools, and tips for building and maintaining Joomla sites. I also work on Joomla sites, build them, maintain them, do all the stuff. If you're looking to hire someone short-term or long-term, or just to get you out of a spot, send me an email, tim@cybersalt.com, and let's talk. Okay. Oh, yes. Today's video is brought to you by our channel sponsor, mysites.guru. Do you have a Joomla site? Of course you do. Head on over to mysites.guru, get a free site audit for it, and while you're there, check out all the tools and information that will save you time and money managing one or multiple Joomla sites. And you decide to subscribe, use the coupon code BASICJoomla. All right, so our picture for today, so last week I went to do the stream and found out that my internet was down. And it was down for Wednesday, Thursday, and into early Friday afternoon. So still had data, but of course couldn't stream from the computer here or anything like that. Hello, Stefan, and to Julie in chat. So anyways, yeah, so I couldn't stream. So I don't know if I've used this picture or not. I have forgotten for this background picture. But just the same, we will get rid of myself there. This is my son's dog, Ruko. And I took that picture over the holidays when Ruko was lying next to my desk here, ready to play with that tennis ball, but also blending into the carpet as well. So anyways, that would be a good color dog to have with a carpet like that. But I don't know if Ruko sheds or not. But anyway, so that's the background for today. And hope you enjoy that. Julie says her internet was down last week too. Yeah. Turned out that one of the devices inside my house from the internet company, there was some problems with the IP or conflict or something like that. Anyways, it is all working, and I actually got them to update to the Wi-Fi 6, which I think they said they would do for free since I was having problems. So that is excellent. All right, in a little while, we're going to look at a problem I have with a client site too that I would like your opinion on, your ideas on what might be happening. In the meantime, let's turn our attention to the screen, and let's see. A few things have changed here. Well, maybe they haven't. There we go. So as you will see, I'm going to paste this in chat. This is an article that was in Joomla magazine on December the 20th. And it's talking about this advanced migration tool, a Joomla component that helps migrate WordPress content into Joomla. And this was part of, was it Summer of Code? Let's see, I've forgotten. I thought it was part of the Summer Code, but I don't see that easily. Anyways, Rahul Singh developed this with some mentorship from the Joomla community, and I think Brian Mitchell was involved in helping him. And basically what it does is exports WordPress content to Joomla. We're going to give it a try and have a look. Now, we're going to do this in a Joomla 6 site. So let's go to the back end of this Joomla 6 site. I'm in dark mode. I'm going to go to stage it, and I'm going to make a staging copy of this Joomla 6 site because I do not want to have to reinstall Joomla 6 here. This is I'm trying to keep this clean for doing tutorials and videos. So this is stage it from PHP Web Design. Now, a company I do support for, and I'm actually developing that extension too now, the details on it, building on Barnaby Dixon's work, who owns the company. So we're going to log into the back end of the site, and we're in a staging site. So now you'll see up here, for those who haven't seen Stage It before, we're working in a subfolder of that Joomla site, and all the database tables have been duplicated. So anything we do here is not going to affect the live site. Next, we're going to go to the GitHub for this tool, the project here. And we were going to click that and go. And there's the link in chat. And what we want to do is download the file, the zip file. And I'm going to, let's put it in Joomla 6 right here on my computer. All right, so now we're going to go into the back end. We'll go System, Install Extensions. And I'm going to wait for my, oh yeah, it looks like that's done. And we're going to install it. There was an error installing an extension. Well, that's not good, is it? I wonder, is this an unzip first? Oh yes, main zip. Let's open that up. Oh, it's there, but, well, isn't that happening? I do not. Let's go back and see here. Code. This is what we want. Download zip. That's what I did. And, I don't think that it's Stage It. Let's just rule that out. We'll switch to live here. And let's try to install here. No, install path does not exist. Interesting. I wonder, let's just try this here, J53. And see if we can install here. Maybe that's just a problem with my install, but we've installed things on there before. System, install extensions. And let's put this one down here. No, and that's not right either. Well, isn't that happening? All right, so let's install path does not exist. No, that's all right. All right, so we know it's not that. So let's go back to the staging site. And I guess we're going to have to check this out. And let's see. Is it one of those where you upload to your server and discover the extension? Possibly. We could try that. I guess maybe we should read. All right. Let's see. User guide. Now there has been an update since to Joomla before this went out, but user guide, installation and setup. Download the component, log into Joomla, navigate to system, install extensions, upload the component package, and then you just get it. So no, that's it. And All right. Well, why don't we just take a little diversion here. And let's go to here. Code. Let's open with GitHub Desktop. All right. And the GitHub. And I'm going to choose a path here on my E drive, GitHub, and we'll make a new folder, and we're going to call this JA Migration Tool. This is not what I was thinking that I would show, but I guess once we figure this out, I can make a video about how to use this. And we'll select that folder, and we're going to clone that. And now we're going to open it in Visual Studio. All right. And let's see here. That's opening here on my computer. Let's close. All right. I've got a few things that got left open here. So I'm going to close those. Don't save. These are old files. So let's open again. And as you have seen when we are vibe coding, I'm going to say, I'm going to wake up Claude. And I'm going to tell Claude, I need help. I'm just going to find my browsers here. Oh my goodness. I got a lot of tabs open. Must be this one here. All right. So we're going to put this in here. And we're going to get the error. Okay. And then we're going to go to Visual Studio. Man, another one open. How many do I have open there? I'm going to say when I try to install this extension to my Joomla 6 site, I get this error message. And then we're just going to paste that in there. And we'll see what Claude says. All right. While I have you, I just want to mention this here. We're going to look at this maybe a little bit later on. OrleansChurchofChrist.org, client of mine. When we click on Archive Sermons, we have a category list here. And you will notice that when I go down here and click on page 2 to 50, I get an oops, that page cannot be found. So we're going to be looking into this later on. I suspect that it has something to do with the extensions here, that it's showing the length here. If any of you have seen that before, we'll look at that later. We're not going to talk about it now, but we will look at that later. All right. He's churning away and seeing here. Let's make this a full screen. Close that. And it is working away here. So based on the exploration, I can see the issue. Let me check the component manifest more closely, identify the exact problem causing install path does not exist. Let me click to see the folder exists. It's looking away. Found the problem. Okay, now we're going to see if this actually works here or not. Okay. It's really odd that it's called COM CMS Migrator, but rebuild the package. Remember to reference your Joomla skill in Claude. All right, so all right, and it's going to reference. You've seen this. I have a couple live streams where I was vibe coding, so we will see. We're going to get this package here, and then we will get it working. Now, it's interesting because this is comcmsmigrator.zip. That is not the name that we reveal this in the no, this is yeah, because what we downloaded was this file here, JA migration tool. So inside the migration tool, there is migration and ComCMS migrator. That's the issue. So I need to correct this and say I'm just saying yes to things here. All right, so this is bigger package with the component and plugin and more. Rebuild the package component. But yeah, that doesn't mean that we can't try the component. Let's see. All right, let's see. Here we have lose our thing here. Let's try this. 11:20 a.m. All right. So while that's running away, let's go back to here, see if I fixed it. That's not the one I want. All right. So we'll go here, and then I'm going to drag the fixed package over here, and it installed. How about that? All right, so we'll just pick it up from there, fix the package. Something is wrong there. I guess maybe I should let them know. But we will click on Migrate to Joomla. And now here is our plugin here. All right, now we're back and checking. Source CMS, WordPress. All right. And enter the URL of the original website. And we also have to choose a file to import. So now we have to read some instructions. All right, so there's two methods. For users who prefer working with their CMS standard export file, the tool accepts native files like WordPress and processes them through CMS-specific Joomla plugins. Method 2, for advanced users and future extensibility, I developed a standardized JSON LD format. This meaning creating export plugins for CMSs starting with WordPress that generate consistent JSON exports, which Joomla can then import without platform. All right, so let's just see here. The tool doesn't just import articles. All right, there's some screenshots here. All right, that's what I learned. Let's do the user data here. Okay, so installation setup, migration workflow. Select the word. Okay, access the migration tool. We did that. Select your CMS from the dropdown. WordPress, yeah. Ensure corresponding plugin is installed and enabled. So let's go here and go plugins. Let's just look at the highest ID here. Plugin. There's workflow there. Okay, everything. Publishing feature, everything. Oh, that's all the plugins are enabled. Yes. And if we go system, manage extensions, and search to the highest, CMS migrator package, module migrate. And that is good. Julie says, is it only for WordPress or can it migrate Wix as well? Right now it's being developed for WordPress. So I don't know. It all depends on what export Wix would offer. And then if they develop that, but it looks like he's built it with on the basis so that other things could be added, which is really cool. All right. So how am I going to get this file? Okay, WordPress. Okay. Okay, click choose file or drag your export file. WordPress.xml. All right, well, how the heck do we get that? Okay, so I guess we are going to do this. And I think I've got ChatGPT open for something here. We'll do ChatGPT this time. I want to migrate my WordPress site to Joomla using a tool. I need whoops, what do I need? Yeah. Okay. And WXR XML export. That's what we need. All right. Of the WordPress site. How do I get that? All right, let's see. Log in your WordPress. All right, so now the WordPress site I'm going to do is a site that my daughter had a long time ago. And let's just go there. Oh man, I was just baby steps. I'll go right into here. Oh, this one here. Okay, here's an old one. This is something that she wrote years ago, and then I saved it when she no longer kept the domain. So we'll go /WP admin. I'm going to log in. All right, and we're going to follow instructions from ChatGPT. Go to Tools, Export, Tools, Export, All Content. We're going to download the export file. And we will just download it to delete here. Actually, let's not do that. Let's download the export file to Joomla 6. We'll remember it's there. I'll take it out later on. And now we've got it there. All right. So we'll go back to our tool here. And we're going to choose. And we'll go into here. And there's our export file. And go open. All right. The site source for the URL. The URL of the site source. Great, we'll put that there. Import all articles as current super user. If enabled, all imported articles will be assigned to you, the current super user. Otherwise, original authors will be used or created. Oh, well, let's leave that. Enable media migration. All right. Oh, so now if we're going to import media migration, we can do. Okay, let's do it this way, because I could set up FTP, but that's going to be awkward for. Well, why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? We're going to go into here, and we want to set up an FTP user. All right. And that will be in files, FTP accounts. We're just going to call this, and we'll do it here, moving with con cybersalt.org. And we'll WP to J, right? And we're going to go bitwarden, and we'll generate a password. We'll go Control V, and the root of this is going to be the folder where the WordPress site is. So I'm going to say it's that folder. Okay. All right, because that's where that website lives in its own subdomain, but that's the folder on here. Let me just show you that. If we go to File Manager, you'll see here's movingwithgod.cybersalt.org, and we go in, and then that's where the WordPress site is. So that's its home. So I want to give FTP access to that folder. All right, so yeah, that's correct. And we're going to create the account. Okay, so now here's the username down here. And that means when we go into here, the server, oh, now we'll get the information from this screen here. Sorry. Configure FTP client, ftp.cybersalt.org, and there's the address there. Okay. So FTP cybersalt.org, and the username is there. Don't worry about this password. We'll be cleaning this up later on, and we'll test the connection. Hey, it worked. Media storage, default image imports. Okay, do I want to import the media, or do I want to put it in a custom directory? Let's put it in the images folder. And we've got that. So I think the next step is for us to go import. And then we'll see what happens. No suitable migration plugin found for WordPress. You're killing me. Oh, let's see here. Now this. Okay, let's close that. This might be because of the problems that we had before. So let's just go in here and see. Oh, better yet, let's go here. Oh, maybe this package didn't finish installing the whole time. Let's just wait and see here. Hey. Giving permission. So this is, as many of us know, this is what happens. You get working on things. All right, so now I've got a whole package there. And there's the plugin migration WordPress. So I'm going to, that's been updated. So why don't we, that might not have let that run long enough. So let's go into here, install, and let's go to there. Yes, I am trying to install it. All right, so okay, so here's what I did. I opened up the package on my computer and I grabbed the plugin, the migration plugin, this one here. And now I'm going to also drag this here. And so I've dragged over the migration, and let's do the module migration notice and ComCSS CMS migrator we already have in there. All right, so that means now we're going to go components, migrate to Joomla, select source, WordPress, import the file, do that, open, site source. We are going to, that is the source of the site there. Import all articles as current super user. No. Enable media. Yes. FTP is what was the FTP? Oh, ftp.cybersalt.org, and the username is that, and the password was that. We'll test the connection. Now, let me just do one thing here. Open in new tab. Let's make sure our plugins are here. There's our WordPress migration plugin. Good. Let's go here. Any settings in there? No. So I think we should be able to go import now. And it's uploading our 4 megabyte file, starting the migration. And we will just wait and see. Oh, there we go. 431 articles, 9 batches, 35 media files. Incomplete. Oh, import complete with some errors. One user imported. import failed. Error processing article, question mark, failed to save article. So there's something, looks like that probably something doesn't have a title, one of the articles, but import failed. No, none was processed. Well, let's just see. Let's open a new tab. No, they are all imported. Look at that, 438. Now, what we see back here in that error message is an article, error processing article, and there's an two quotes together right here. And so I think there's an article in there in the WordPress that has no title. If we go to posts and sort by title, oh, there you go, no title. Oh, these four with no title did not make it because they had no title. And that's a draft. That's a draft. But the rest is there. And it's pretty cool. Now let's take a look and see. Let's take a look at this front of the site. All right, so we wouldn't, now this is just the core Joomla content. Well, I do have some tags in here that I've probably messed up my Joomla 6 install, but let's go and see. Let's just set these all to, and then look, they have the original created date. Why don't we set these to feature, and then we refresh. Of course, those are older, so let's try that. We just have to get rid of the all right, so line about your home page, your modules, your template, new custom fields. Okay, unfeature. Oh, there we go. We've got main menu. Something got moved over here. Oh, okay. There's oh, there we go. So we've got a module up here, but here are the articles. So she wrote this for Lent 2017. And there is the article. Excellent. All right, so that made it over. Let's see, users, manage users. And that's my daughter, Alyssa. All right. And it says password reset required for her to log in. Cool. And now let's go to components, content, media, and let's go to, let's see, imports. So, okay. Oh, so here's the stuff that's imported. This is the content. Let's see, she did a blog post in 2017. There's a lifeboat. There's the Lent one. Well, that worked very nicely. That worked very nicely. So, yeah, a little bit of struggle on the install there. I guess I have to report that I guess I'll figure out how to report that to through the GitHub there, that is not installing. So it took us a little bit to work around that, but I'm very pleased with that. So now we should be able to do another WordPress site. So, and I bet you we can do the same content here. So let's see, baby steps birth .cybersalt.com. Oh, and that's my, okay, let's see, /administrator. No, WP admin. No, I don't, okay, oh, this is her new site. All right, well, who has a WordPress site that they wouldn't mind me importing as a test? I know who would I do them? I don't know if I should do that. Okay, let me. I think it would just import articles and recreate users and do the same thing all over. So maybe we don't need to do that. It's my daughter, by the way. She is a just starting her own business as a doula, helping mothers after the baby is born. Postpartum doula. So there you go. I'm very proud of her. Okay, so that's it. I guess I could make a video much shorter now that we know how that works. You think my daughter looks like Lee? Yeah, maybe. She's got my teeth, definitely. She got my bizarre sense of humor too. Yeah. So all right. Well, I don't have another simple WordPress site to do that migration, but we see how that works. But that works very nicely. Vinny thinks she looks like Susan. Yeah. Well, let's see. Oh, baby steps spurt. Yep. Does she look like Susan? She's probably, yeah. She's got yeah. She doesn't have Susan's hair because Susan was very white even by this, very gray. But yeah. And she doesn't have my teeth anymore because she got them straightened. They are starting to wander the same way as me. But yeah, that's my eldest, and this is 98, so she's gonna be 38 this year. All right, but let's see, baby steps birth dot salt.com. No, dot ca. No, .org. No. All right. Yes. How about an import with a site that had WooCommerce? Yeah. I think what's going to happen is they're going to have to create plugins and expand it. Short-term goals. Oh, there you go. Support for additional WordPress plugins, WooCommerce, advanced custom fields, enhanced custom field mapping with type conversion, bulk migration dashboard for agencies managing multiple migrations, long-term vision, migrations for Drupal, Wix. There you go. Julie answered your question there. And other popular CMSs, and optimize the migration process. So this is a work in progress. Obviously, yes, but there's nothing that can receive YJE products in Joomla. What's YJE? Can you remind me? Let's go back here, and I'm going to issue, and I'm going to leave a comment here. Oh, typing error, yeah, okay. And I'm going to make a new issue, and I'm going to go bug report, and I'm going to say download and install the package. All right. Expected result, it installs. Actual result, I'm going to give this error that we had down here. And then I'm going to say I'm going to go back to Visual Studio, and I'm going to say, I want to open an issue on the GitHub for this. Explain what the problem, the error was, and the fix. Also, we'll say if you want to submit some code, that is okay too. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. Is that a pull request or something else? How do I participate? By offering the fix for review. All right, let's just see. Yeah, it's a pull request is the right way to contribute your fix or review. How's the problem? A component. Two option. I'm going to submit the pull request. All right, let's see. We are learning as yeah, I wonder where Bjorn is today. Notice the little option down here. I can approve something for just this project, or I can approve it for all projects. This project, this session, this project. I'll just do that. So I think what's happening here is that I'm creating a fork of that project. I'm suggesting a change to the file, and then I am then that, if that gets approved, that gets merged into the main. So I actually no longer need to create this issue because, all right, so your pull request has been created. Maintainers review. The project maintainers will see your PR and review the changes. They may ask questions or request changes. Merge. Once approved, they'll merge it in the main branch. Fork. A copy of the repo in your account. All right, yeah, I've got that. Branch. Your changes live on a separate branch. PR. Request to merge your branch in the original project's main branch. Review. Maintainers can comment merge once. You can track the PR status at the link above. So if I click on here, oh, and there you go. Look, oh my goodness, look at that. You know, anyone stumbling by this page would think I was a smart person. So, I wonder what I got. What do I got? +3 and -3. I wonder what this means up here. All right, so this requires, all right, cool. Well, how about that? There we go. And let's see, we got commits here. Okay, so there's the thing for them to review. Shows 2 files changed. What was changed? And that's it. No, I know, Stefan. Yeah, I'm not underestimating myself. It's self-deprecating humor. But I will say this, I'm just being honest. Uh, this is the very first fix I've ever offered to a software project through GitHub. And I did it because I said to ChatGPT, no, I said to Claude, I don't know how to do this. And it did it for me. So that is cool. That is very cool. All right. Well, fun. So uh, I could actually go and, all right. So first of all, I'm going to do this just because I'm going to go to the WP2J, this one here, and I'm going to delete that FTP access. Now, when you're deleting FTP in cPanel here, I don't want to delete the folder. I just want to delete the access. That takes care of that whole password thing that's floating around out there now too. Okay, so, all right. Now, let's click on me. Profile. Just kind of, so let's just take a quick look here at GitHub. Mary, you imported a WordPress site a few years ago and it was very labor intensive. This was pretty cool. Yes. Yeah, that gets you there, right? That gets you to the point where you've got your articles and now it's just a matter of, even though the front is very ugly, if we go to yeah, the menu's squished way over here, so something is wonky here. I wonder what that is. Grid child container, that's top A. Oh, top A is huge. That's what's pushing everything over. Look, if we go into here, system, site modules, filter options, select position, top A. Let's just turn off latest posts. Bet you that fixes it. No, it did not. Interesting. Definitely the side column messed up. Who knows? Maybe it did something. I probably have to reinstall J6 on here. But you know, you've got your content there, and it even did tags, and yeah, that's very cool. All right, well, let's move on to the next thing that I wanted to look at. Man, and that is this here. So let's close GitHub. And so let's close this. Notice GitHub requires two-factor authentication. All right, so this is Joomla 6, and just to show, if we switch to live and then preview the site, yeah, it looks fine. So something got goofed up there in that import, but hey, listen, save yourself hours and hours and hours copying things over, solve a formatting problem. Try to inactivate all modules. Oh, okay. Yeah, we could do that. Since we're on stage it, system, site modules. I think sidebar right might be the issue. Let's see. Actions, unpublish. No, is definitely, I mean, that's better. Something is up with these formatting of the article. It may very well be. See if we go to a Joomla article. Oh yeah, yeah. If we go to your modules, yeah. Oh, that's something we were playing around with. So there is something that might be worth looking into. All right, let's try. Let's keep investigating this. Articles. All right, so one featured article on the home page. And that's this. So let's see lines of purpose. Let's see if something got imported. That could be a result of different modules in different top positions. Yeah, the only thing is that if I go to a Joomla article, it's fine. Of course, there's not a sign to that. Let's just try out my theory here, lines of purpose. Okay, and then let's say not featured. Yeah, so see, that works fine. I wonder if there's something in the article that imported. Let's take a look at the code. Uh-huh. Image class aligns center. All right, so this is the article. We don't have versions turned on. Yeah. Just for, whoops. What did I just do? Let's go here, duplicate, close. Oh, there's versions there. All right. Okay, so if we save this, we don't get versions yet. We go here and go options, versions. Editing layout, enable versions, yeah. We're not getting the view of versions here. Go close, open. I wonder why I don't get the option of versions here. If I go to one, save that. Oh, there's versions up there. Oh my goodness. Versions. There we go. All right, so the content, we've got this image. Let's take this image out. Maybe there's a class with that. And we'll go save. And we need to, we'll make that featured again. Save. Okay, yeah. Now watch. All right, so there's that. But we go back into here and go to the original version and restore it. Oops. Oh, it wasn't featured. All right, so we'll go save, restore it. Lines of purpose. Duplicate system, site modules. I turned off sidebar right on all those. So let's publish all that. Refresh. Oh, isn't that crazy? That's working now. Well, let's go back to our article list and we will make that featured. And we'll go back to here, click on home. Aha, all right, so what am I waiting for? Okay, so there's the home page. Now, if we uncheck what am I waiting for, it goes back. So what we're going to look for is in what am I waiting for? Because watch, if we make that and that, and refresh, what am I waiting for? It's still there. Okay. So now we're going to go into here, into what am I waiting for? And we're going to go to the code. We definitely have, we have image class align center. Yeah. We have, span class equals 1 indent. So we have a little bit of, I think it's just some CSS in here that's throwing us off. So for instance, let's go to, yeah, I'm glad we looked at this. Somewhere in here, oh, there's left or right. Yeah. Let's go into our content. Let's take out this span class indent. There's two things there. Okay. Save. Okay, so it's CSS in the imported article. Span class indent is there. So now if we go version and we go here and we restore that so that we have that back, span class indent, we'll save. Oh my goodness. Featured, save. Versions. Restore. No, it's funny. Isn't that interesting? It goes away after we save it again. I wonder if, oh, you know what? It may be that there is something inside of something that's imported that when you save this, let's try this. That when you save the article, JCE editor is fixing some goofy code. So let's go to system, Global configuration. Editor, we will make none. We'll go code mirror. Save and close. Content. Okay. Oh, I need to folder it to the administrator stage, Oh, there's kind of loop in there. Interesting. I'll have to look at that. Let's go to articles. Featured articles. Oh, so let's go to articles. I believe that if clear, I believe that if I feature Sabbath rest and refresh now. No, that wasn't it. Yeah, I don't have JCE installed. I just want to see what the code is for before any editor. Yeah, so did I say JCE? I meant TinyMCE. Let's just do this here. Feature. Now we're not going to be able to break it. It may have just been one article that was causing the issue. Anyways, I think that we see feature. All right. By virtue of what we saw, we were the code that was happening by saving the article, it got fixed. Hard to say. Okay. All right. So, so if you got something wonky inside your WordPress articles or posts or whatever they want to call them, that could be an issue that you need to take care of. All right. Well, let's go to this site here now. And let's see if I can figure out what is going on. Orleans Church of Christ. Close that. Uh-oh, did I really just close those all? That's not the one that I want. Oh yeah, that's okay. All right. All right, so when we go to the here, for instance, here's a list of this pastor's Mike's musings. Notice down here in the pagination, I mouse over to, and the URL in the bottom left, down over here, is page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5. Works great. So I click on that. It's awesome. Page 6, page 7, page 8, page 9. All great. Now let's change this to 20. And now the link, see how it says page 2 to 20. And then I get this. So like page 2 is fine. Now it's basically saying page 2 to 20. And then go back, Continue. Yeah, page rewrite error. I'm just wondering. I'm wondering what is making, yeah. So let's go in and see the site. And let's go to, it's, let's see if it's a template thing first. So let's go system, site template styles. Let's make Cassiopeia the default. Try to inactivate SCF and cache temporarily. Good idea. Yeah. Let's do this. Orleans Church menu management about us. All right, so we don't need anything assigned there. We go like that. We go to / Mike's Musings. Now here, this is Cassiopeia. We've got our, oh no, the same thing is happening down here too. Interesting. So this is not a template thing, I would say. All right, let me default that. Okay, system, global configuration. It might be an htaccess rewrite thing too. URL rewriting. Let's say no. Save. And then we'll go Mike's Musings. And then we've got refresh. Now we have index.php showing up in there. That's normal. All right. So now let's not do that. And then down at the bottom, we're just getting page 1 of 13. If I click on 4, pagination is not working there either. All right, so solution is going to come with have to inactivate SCF so the URL is not created. All right, let's give that a try. Home dashboard, system, clear cache, delete all. Okay, I think you might be a bit behind. Yeah, because the pagination is not working. Let's do site template styles. Let's do that. Let's do this. Interesting that SCF is still working on that. All right, so it's not working down there in either template. So let's make that default. I cleared the cache. And now my next guess is going to be, let's just get this, make sure this is working. And you know what? It works fine. Like the default is 25. So if I go down here and refresh, oh man, now. All right, gotta save that there. Okay. If I go down and refresh, see page 2, page 3, page 6, page 7, it's all good. All of this works because, and this is the default. The issue is that if I switch this to 15, it's doing some calculating here because the link is page 2-15. Oh, that worked for some reason. Page 3, show 15. It's like, that's what's not working. So let's go to JMP File Manager. And let's go to options / show hidden files. Yes, no. No, show hidden files path. Yes. Save and close. .htaccess. Edit file. I wonder. It looks like it's pretty much the core. Let's go to edit file. Ace editor. Yeah, it's not a template problem. All right, I've copied. Control A, Control copy. I close this. Go into edit. ACE file. And we've got some no sniff stuff in here. I don't think I'm going to replace the Joomla stuff. I think that the SVG stuff is built into the htaccess now, right? SVG. Yeah, SVG is built into there. So can be commented out. If module, no sniff, yeah. Follow some. Wonder if it's follow. Okay, I'm going to take this out here. I'm going to take everything out down here. Replace it with the core Joomla one right down to this here. All right, so let's save. Let's go back. No. You want to see something cool? Let's try. This is a new thing, a new browser. Mary has done a video on Comet browser, and it does the AI by actually looking right inside your browser. So Chrome has the, Claude has the same thing now. So if I click Claude up here and say, go to Mike's Musings and watch. So its default is 25. So, oh yeah. So it's a little clunky for me, some of the tests that I did, but yeah. Let's see, on the page at when 25 articles are shown at a time, the pagination links work, but change it to links work, but change it to 20, and some of them break because of the URL showing. How do I fix this in Joomla 5? It is not a template issue. I have tried. And now we're just going to go and hit enter. Now watch. It has a plan. It's going to there examine the URL, and it's planned. Now watch. This is just going to, Claude is going to go through. See, he's doing the drop down 25. He's adjusting it. He's taking screenshots. I say he. And now it's going to go to pagination and see. So now it's adjusting the drop down, left it at 25. Input, oh, selecting it to 20, did that. I watched a video today while I was having my breakfast of a guy that was helping his daughter with homework, asked AI about a question about pi, and then wondered if said something about, is it time related? Anyways, I guess over the month, AI had him convinced that he had discovered a new math, and he was contacting security, the government, because there's some vulnerability or something. And he said he has no previous mental issues, but he just kind of went into this deep hole. So all right, so now Claude has confirmed the problem, and it is now looking in the Joomla 5 pagination. Anyways, so it's crazy. Mary says she needed some filters added to Google Analytics. Yeah, and Claude did it in the Chrome browser. Yeah. The problem is when I've identified the issue with your Joomla 5 pagination. The problem is that when you display 20 articles per page, the pagination links being generated with the limit parameter. Yeah, I know that. Rather than a query parameter, this creates the root cause. Typically occurs in the pagination template where the URL is being constructed. Here's how to fix it. Go to menus. Check your menu item configuration first. Go to menus, your menu, Mike's Musing menu item. All right, let's do that. Menus. I might have to change these live streams to watch Claude work. WZW. Okay, so we're going to go to all the main menu. We're going to go to Mike's Musings. Yeah. All right, now we got to go back to all right. Under the, I would open this in another window here, but I want us all to see. Under the blog category layout options, verify that display select is not being used to set the limits. Under the blog or category layout options, display select is not being used. Under the blog or category layout options. Okay. You know what? I could get Claude to look at this. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's see if Claude will do this. Let's do that. I have the admin open in a tab. Go ahead and look. That I mean, I could look, but let's just see if it will do this. Yeah, that's the plan. Let's see. So it's going to the admin, took a screenshot. All right, so I don't want to mess by changing tabs, but it's in there. Finding Mike's Musing menu item. I will mess with it. Oh, no, I can't mess with it. All right. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. You know, this is going to, you know, the fact that Claude can now log into a Joomla site and look for menu items. I guess it could create a menu item. Yeah, I don't know. Listen, folks, yeah, this is a game changer. I mean, we're generating a lot of power here. Yes, and articles and do all sorts of things. Yes. It's a little slow, but like if you open this up to an admin on a site and say go ahead and make an article or do whatever. Yes, Claude, this is a browser extension of Claude. So there, I've got, I have Claude here. So there is a traditional, box like Claude here. All right. And so that's just like ChatGPT. Also, I was using Claude inside Visual Studio. So that's him up here talking away. But this is a Chrome extension that allows yes. I believe, I forget. I think I did connect this to my Cloud account. So, yes, so I think I did. I don't remember. All right. We found the root cause of the paging issue. Discovered. Yeah, you have the $20 monthly plan. Yeah, I think I have the 120 Canadian, as we say up in Canada, plan. Just because it was timing out when I was doing programming, and I'm not even using it. But you know what? I just like to have it. I have, I'm paying 20 a month US, as we say in Canada, for Chat GPT. I have Google Workspace business accounts. And so that gives me a level of Gemini that's beyond the free. And then there's the Claude one, which is for me is the best for programming and it's working. I know there's some other things. Yanis Christodoulou gave us a link one night when he was here, and I looked, but there was like it was for software. He said it was better in Visual Studio, but it also was like another 100 and something a month or something. So basically, and you know, when I'm working on things, I will like although you think like I think well I'll use Gemini when I need help using Google Workspace, but it oftentimes can't. It says, "Oh, sorry, yeah, it's the interface has changed." This literally is like to go on here and say, like Mary just said, to make a filter for Google Analytics, to just have it navigating on there. That's crazy. Is there a risk? Yeah, I mean you're giving it access to your account, but anyway, so those are the three that I've got going. I would love to have AI in ClickUp that I use for task management, but they only offer it for all accounts, and I don't think that I need it for all accounts in ClickUp right now for the whole team. But I'm open to it. You gotta be careful, as you know, that you can SaaS yourself to death. Software as a service, you just make yourself poor with all your monthly stuff. Because Susan's work with refugees is winding down, she no longer is doing a lot of Zoom meetings, so I no longer need an extra Zoom account. So I was paying like 15 US, as we say in Canada, for extra storage for Zoom calls. I just canceled that. So I'm looking for, you know, things to change. So Vinny says, yeah, you get AI in your Windows computer, whether you like it or not. Yeah. So then there's also Copilot. Copilot, I'm not super thrilled with, but I've not done it much. And like how much can you use? All right. So in the menu, this is what Claude says. Mike's musings under the list layouts tab. There's a setting called display select, which is currently set to use global show. This option enables the pagination limit. Yeah. When this drop down changes, it changes the pagination links to be generated with the link parameter embedded incorrectly in the URL slug. Step properly. The solution. All right, there's one. Hi, don't don't let people change the pagination. Well, that's a good way. This will remove the drop down. Option 2, fix the URL routing more complex for developers. If you want to keep the drop down working, the issue is in how Joomla's pagination component generates URLs when the limit parameter is present. The fix requires modifying the layout file that generates pagination links. When SCF URLs are enabled, the limit should be passed as a query parameter, not part of the slug. Or better yet, use Joomla's root helper properly to preserve the limit parameter. Okay, so it's given us a line that we can change in here. So we could try that. All right, so let's try that. Or better yet, use Joomla's root helper properly to preserve. System global configuration, articles, and adjust the default number articles to display setting at the global level, which will apply to all category layouts that use global settings. He says hide. Let's do this one here. And we'll do it inside of Joomla. All right, so we'll close this. We're going to go to System. And this one's running Joomla 5. We could test that to see if he can go to 6. I wonder if it exists in 6. What do we do? What shall we do? Yeah, it might be solved in 6. Although 5 and 6 is active, so let's try this. Let's go site template styles, and then of course the page layouts, pagination, links. Now it's happening in both. I'm going to ask this for option 2. Do I find that page in the in the folder of the relative template? All right, so we're going to go into here. All right, so let's go into let's go back into here. Let's see what we've got saying here. No, I just approved a plan to do something, so we'll maybe it's going to. Oh, it's going to find that location for me. Now, I will say this: the other day, I wanted to make. I had some text that someone sent me that had some headings and subpoints, and I wanted them check boxes. And I went in and I said to Claude, make this article a checkbox. Make these items checkboxes. And it took so long with it looking and viewing everything. So then it took so long to fix that, or for it to try to do it in the window. I said, this is taking too long. And then I opened it up. I ran the same thing in the independent Claude window, and then it just did it quickly. Yeah, Stefan says the URL router is rebuilt in Joomla to improve many functions like this. Yeah. Well, we could, he would like me to move him to 6. So we could do that. I could try to move him to Joomla 6 here. We could just do that right now too. I mean, he would be happy. I have to do that, so. See, I can do this. Right, and now I can bring up Claude over here, and I can just say this. All right, and then it'll be much faster. So I have some thoughts. The fact that Claude can work in the window here is, oh look, we get notified when tasks complete or need input. Yeah, notify me. So someone can work on their Joomla site and let Claude be in there and sit there and watch and take a long time. But I can by question, go into here because I know to just ask and where to find it. Joomla 5, the pagination file is located at layouts, Joomla pagination links.php. This is in your Joomla installations root directory. The full path is this. Joomla root layouts. Okay. If you want to override this file, instead of editing core files, you can copy it. This way, your changes won't be lost. Yeah, many people walk away and do something else. Yeah. I know. Anyway, so my thoughts are this. Let's suppose someone says, I don't need to hire Tim to work on my site. I'll just get AI to do it, and opens up, gives it access and tells it to do it. Well, this is a long time. And of course, if you're going to go and make lunch and stuff like that and come back, see if it works, awesome. And I don't have any problem with that because I am doing stuff that normally programmers would do using AI. So I can't say, oh, I don't want to be replaced by AI, by people that will just let cloud work on their site. And yet at the same time, turn around and say, hey, I don't want to hire a programmer. I'm going to make this myself. So, it's fine. I don't mind both sides of the bread being buttered. Or maybe I'm buttering the back side of the bread and the top side's not buttered anymore. But so I think that so I'm fine with that. Also, as we've said, this stuff that disrupts and comes along and changes, instead of panicking and folding up, you just have to pivot. So you can start saying to people, is Claude taking too is AI taking yeah, is Claude taking too much time working on your Joomla site for you? Then save your time and effort and hire me, hire a human, and I'll do it. Right? So, yeah, Mary said you didn't know how to make Google Analytics, so it was great for you to watch it. Yes, again, and watch. I had a client the other day that wanted to know some information, and then I totally did not. I went and found the information in analytics, but then eventually I realized inside, inside Google Analytics, they actually had Gemini, so you could ask for things. So, all right, but let's say let's go to layouts, Joomla, pagination, links, and we're going to do this right in Joomla. In the file manager that I have open up here. So layouts, here we go. I have this off the side. Layouts, Joomla, pagination, and links. All right. And we're going to go edit. Now, this is going to be a squishy little window, but we'll just do it here. Edit. All right. Now, it's going to tell us, I told us up here, look for code that builds URLs like index. Okay, so we're going to look for limit here, all right? I'm going to select the line that wants, right? And we're going to go, I don't even know if I can do that in this browser here. Let's see. This is not a big one. So let's just scroll down manually, and we're looking for index PHP in the line there. All right. Index PHP. There we go. So we're looking for a line that looks something like this. Limit start equals start li. Limit start. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, can we look inside here? Oh, I think this is it here. Limit start value. Let's just see here. Index category, limit start. No. All right. Well, let's just try it a different way. I'm going to take this. And I want option 2. Okay, this is for making a layout override. Oh my goodness. Option 2. Yeah, it's not really a great file window to be working in, is it? Let's just do this. Let's try this. This is Orleans Church. We're going to go to the template file. We're going to create an override. And it's going to be pagination, right? Do we want to do that in here? It's a layout. Joomla. There's pagination. So we're going to click that. All right. And it's templates, Orleans Church, HTML layouts, Joomla pagination. HTML layouts, Joomla pagination. Now, just help me here. Am I going to put the layout override in the number here, or am I going to do it in the link? Links.php, I think. And what I'm looking for is category limit start. Let's see. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to paste all that code in there. Hopefully it doesn't try to open it up. I just asking a question. We'll approve the plan. See, I think it's going to look for it. Yeah, it's doing the screenshot. I don't want that. All right. So what's what we're going to do? We're going to go into Claude. And I'm going to say this. I need to do this. How to fix option. Create template override. I'm trying to do this. Copy. I'm trying to do this. And then I'm going to do this. Is the code of the layout file. Here's the code of the layout override I have ready. And that is here. Control A, Control C. Go here. And now we're going to bomb that all off to Claude. In the meantime, let's see what Claude's doing over here. Yeah, it's kind of lost in its own there. Links.php. Oh, I need, all right, it says links.php doesn't actually construct the pagination URLs. Did I click the wrong one? Copy from pagination link. All right. So let's go down here. Link. And we're going to then go back and say, here's link. I am going to migrate this. I'm going to update this to 6 right after this to see if that fixes it. So here is link.php. I'll paste that. All right, so then this Claude does not know what the other Claude is doing. Now it's giving me a line here, so let's see. Problem in your link file, line 5759. This is the broken code, and that. These are the limits. So change 57. All right, let's try it. In link.php, so it sent us to the wrong one. Boy, all right. Change from limit start value. Limit start value at 57. Let's just close this here. Limit. All right, it's not at 57. It is at, all right, so change limit start value base limit start value base to this limit equals limit start value. All right, so it's just a few off here. So we're going to go this. Yeah. And we're going to go back to here, and then 59, limit start value equals 0, limit to, okay. And we're going to go here. We're going to replace that. Oh, look at this. It's already fixed it. That's why it's off. Did they already fix it? Oh, I'm copying and pasting. Oh, it okay. It put some stuff in there. Limit start equals 20. I don't think we need. Oh my goodness. Oh, I've got the Y. Okay, so what on earth is going on here? Limit if. Yeah, I just want. I just want that. All right. Limit. Okay, so we save that. Go Mike's Musings. Refresh. Now, I don't think that. All right, I got myself modeled up here. I might not have the layout right though, right? Because I only changed that. I know this is that's what I want to change, right? For the layout override, I want to change it in link. No. Perhaps. All right. I don't think this is the, just on the outside chance here. I'm doing an override. A template. Oh worry. Do I put the change in the override file the same name or the one with the date added to the file name? Let's see here. Ouch. Yeah, so that's where I put it. I put in the right one. Layout stream. Yeah, I don't want to explain it to this all over again. So, but let's just do this. I can do this. Here's what you said in a different chat. Yeah, I don't want to type it all out. In a browser. It'll tell us here. We'll find a way. All right. And it'll be interesting because we can undo this and see if it actually is fixed in Joomla 6. Wants to see a URL. I'd be happy to give you a URL of one that's broken. Okay. We should go back here then. So then we're in link. So I'm going to just give it fix it. A full copy and paste. Oh, I didn't give it to you. Let's see. Yeah, it seems to think that it gave it to me. Control A, Control V, save, clear cache. Mike's Musings. 4, 5. Hey, look at that. 6. It's working. Now let's switch down to 10. A view of 10. Ignorance. It's been 6 years. Oh, it's skipping back to 20. 1, 10, 2, 9. All right, so now let's try this archive sermons. This is one we've not messed with at all. We're going to go to 15. 3, 4, 5, 6, 629. It's not showing them all though, is it? Because if we go to 100, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not quite. We've done something though. Yeah, and that's not great either. Yeah, and that's not working. Okay. I wonder if it fixed it for 2. Yeah, but say yes, but when the selector is changed, it is missing articles as, oh no, you know what it's doing, I think. Okay, let's see, continue. Is there 9? We'll see. My fix removed the limit from the URL entirely, but it needs to be preserved. All right. Oh, don't copy too fast before this is done. Copy. Control A, Control V, save. Delete all. Archive sermons. Oh, now we've got limit 5 in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is still, all right. This might be an SEF 404 thing here. Components. 404 SEF. URLs. SEF URLs. Let's go page. And let's just delete all of those. This might just be an extra. All right, so we got rid of all those page things. We go back here, we delete all. We go to here, we go to Mike's Musings. We've got page 2, limit 10. No. All right. Well, before I can always come back and try to fix this. Let's see if we can get Mike into Joomla 6 here. Which is work I need to do. So let's see if this fixes it. And of course, I would have to get rid of those layouts overrides, right? So let's go green and go all right. List account ORE Just logging in another window here. Here we go, ORL. Okay, here's the C panel here. All right. So let's go to File Manager, Public HTML, Templates. I am doing this override in which template here? Orleans Church. Okay, Orleans Church. Don't need that anymore. Orleans Church, HTML, layouts, Joomla, pagination. And I don't think I need this here. So I'm just going to delete that. We'll leave that there. All right. So when we go back to here and we go to Mike's Musings and we select 20, we will end up back here with URLs. All right. The layout is gone. All right. So let's just close this here. And then the next thing I'm going to do is, and sorry, to cut down on this flashing here, let me just put this stuff up here. Okay. So I'm going to go into Control Panel. And what am I doing? Oh, I want to go to Database. Joomla site. I want to go to Extensions. Browse. I want to see all. And I want to go Compat. And we're looking for compatibility. Plugin behavior compatibility. It's this one here, not the compatibility 6. And we're going to disable that. Now, of course, we can do that here. Close. System. Going to go plugins, compat. And we're going to disable the behavior backward compatibility plugin. And there's something that is not there. Now, is the home page working? All right, so I'm going to go into here, public HTML, global configuration. I'm going to do that off a screen here because I don't want to give away passwords. Public HTML, configuration, edit. And I should turn on error reporting first. So we're going to go debug equals true. And then I'm just changing the global configuration thing here. And error reporting maximum. I'm going to save that. And then we'll go back here and refresh. Embed Office. Interesting. I wonder what Embed Office is. All right, so we're going to go back here and we're going to re-enable this. We're going to, I actually have to change it first, so it takes, because we did it by the plugin before. Embed Office. Oh, I know which that is. Reply. that's working now. All right. System manage extensions. Oh, gee. Bed office. Sure, I have that turned on. Let's go here. Bed. Enabled one. No, well. Bed office. Let's tear that one off. Let's see. Well, isn't that happening? It's almost like there's some compatibility. That is a class. I mean, that's classic, something not compatible in Joomla 5. But I do not know why. I don't know why this is not working. I enabled it. Should be no caching in the back end. Tricky. Well. This, which is very odd, because this backend works here. Components for command. That works. Let's just delete all expired cache here. That works. Oh, it was just the cache? All right. Well. System, manage extensions, embed, content, embed office. All right. Something is, yeah, I enabled that. All right, that brings the site back. All right. So embed office is a plugin. System, plugins, embed. So I can't migrate this today because I don't even know if this is even being used anymore. Content embed office. Let's see. Let's just do a search. Oh, it's Joomla. Okay. Maybe I version 1.2.2. Let's see here. Extensions, manage. Oh, there's a new version out. So I have to go to Joomla helper. And then I'm going to log in. Remember we did the Joomla helper picnic. And so let's go F3 embed. No. That's not it. Embed office. There we go. And I'm just going to put this right in Joomla 6. New folder. Joom helper. All right. That's also file manager 1.3.3. I'm going to download that as well because I have that. So there we know. Oh, system, install extensions, upload, embed office, file manager. All right, well, let's try again. Let's plug in compatibility. That's enabled. Let's disable it. We'll do it this way. And go. And refresh. Close. System. Plugins. Compat. That backwards behavior compatibility is off. And that's working. Now, so let's try this. That is working. Let's go through the back end of the site. For command, all this stuff is compatible. We know that. Keep a backup is compatible. Extensions manager CK, yeah, doesn't have any that. Control panel. Okay, yeah, that's good. JCE image effect. All of CK stuff is now Joomla 6 compatible. Maxim menu mobile, newsfeed page builder, Focal Commander. I don't think I need Focal Commander on here anymore. All right, so I'm going to take off Focal Commander. System, open in new, manage extensions, Foca, PHOCA, Focal Commander. Going to uninstall that because I use the file manager. Uninstall. Good. Regular labs, yeah. Template creator, web links. I think that's everything. All right, well, let's do it. I would back this up. Let's see, components, keep a package, manage backups. How long is it going to take? 2 minutes and 48 seconds. I think I can restore everything. This is a backup from this morning, so I'm going to go with this. So we'll go system, Joomla. We're going to go options. We want to update Joomla next. Save and close. And we'll update. Yes. And here we go. Okay. System clear cache. I have cache cleaner in here. We'll delete all that. We will preview the page. Yeah. Now I am going to go down to template creator CK to the template list and just change this because this is for Joomla 6. So I'm going to save that and then go there. All right. Now, here's our question. If I go here, uh-oh, too many redirects. Whoops. That's not good. Oh my goodness. All right, well. HT access. I don't think anything has changed here. I'm going to grab the htaccess.txt, copy, close, edit. I don't know what this one's doing up here. Save. That's working. It's just our category. Yeah, something is off with this. All right, so let's go. Let's search here. Behavior compatibility 6 is there. All right, so let's go to system, global configuration, save. I thought that I turned off SAF URLs. Oh, let's clean the cache. This might just be a browser thing. Let's do a new incognito window. Yeah. There's an index.php. Yeah. The curious thing here is, oh, this might be, let's try this. I do have them on Cloudflare. No, that's not Cloudflare. Cloudflare does not use robots.txt. Let's go down to Tim at cybersalt.com. Do we have domains? Orleans? No. I don't. Let's go to here. And let's go to there. No, okay, so they're not on there. It's not Cloudflare. I don't get is that on site, I have SCF URLs off. When I go here, oh, that's right, SCF. Thank you, Stefan. Yeah. There we go. You're right. Oh, I think he's hard coded his URLs. Oh, I think that's what he's done in his menu. Right, menus, all menu items, contact us. No. Yeah, no, I don't think, no, he hasn't though. I just looked at the menu items, so he hasn't done that. No, mess this up. There we go. I cleaned the cache. All right. And the limits start here. This is working. All right, so this is all good. All right. All right, so next, let's go to global configuration. Turn on search engine friendly URLs. Cache is cleaned. Go to the home page. Contact us, yeah. Sermons, yeah. Mike's musings. Let's switch to 10. So yeah, let's do something with dates. Oh, he only has those. Mike's musings. 5. Okay, we've got the start equals 10, 6, 25, 35, whatever. We can click on the end and that works. Start equals 240. Okay, so that's working well. Good. Now, I have components for SCF. Dashboard. Enable this. Because I've got his existing URLs and some counts here and that. That's good. Let's clean the cache. Let's go here. Contact us works. Sermons. Okay. And something is getting redirected here. So let's see, URLs. Yes, enable that. Characters, all lowercase, menu items, suffix, category. Extensions, no. Pagination, that's just the formatting. Enable per day system, like the orange, clear notifications help. SCF URL. Let's get rid of all these page ones here, which are still being done there. Delete with, oh, maybe that's it. Oh, that could be it. I wonder if it's those. All right. Clean cache. No. If there are no special URL needs, you can clear all cached URLs in SCF. That's true too. Yeah, and I don't think that there are special ones. So let's clear this here. Let's do that. Delete all items. All right. We'll go to the home page. We'll go to about us. That's very quick. Archive sermons. No, that wasn't it. I wonder if there is let's try this. Maybe it's because of my layout overrides thing that I did. Cassiopeia default. Let's try this. Oh, it's trying. Oh, look at that. It switches between, oh, watch up here. There's a slash at the end. When I go like that, no slash. Switches to a slash. The slash disappears. Okay. That's the problem there. Because that is a category blog. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to torch this htaccess file. And then I'm going to clean the cache. Go to the page there. Oh, I also want to do this. System site template styles. And then I don't need that browser anymore. Contact us. Okay, I expect that because there's nothing in the htaccess. Let's take this and edit that. copy that, put that in here, Control V, and save that. That's core. That. Now we go refresh. Now we get that. Great. But we get topical studies, sermons, no slash. Then there's a slash. And then there is no slash. All right, so somewhere we have where do I dashboard? Where do I set whether I want a slash at the end there? But as Stefan mentioned, SEF, system SEF, no trailing slashes for URLs. Site domain. Let's see if that does something. All right. Well, obviously, it is not that. Yeah, there wouldn't Stefan says better to use the core Joomla SEF router. Yes. Oh, look at that. There's an update for SEO. I bet you that's it because it was probably for Joomla 6. Let's go here. Clean cache. All right, right. Yeah, you're right, Stefan. All right. Well, I'm going to revisit this because it is time for me to get some lunch. So in the meantime, I will just, it's a pretty simple, straightforward site, so I can do this here. And I can ask Yannick about this. So I'm going to say no, which means when I refresh this, that would, oh, Warning, key. Okay, so we've got something in there, but that's all right. I can go to there, system, global configuration. I'll ask Unique about that. System, debug off. You know, the last thing for us to try is this. Let's just try this. System, open, new, manage extensions, plugins. That's compatible. Let's turn off Joomla 4 compatibility. That did not work. And I turned. I wonder why. Something is really not compatible. All right, we'll go back here and we'll turn that back on. Well. I've had a good day of breaking things. Claude started debugging this browser. Tell me all about it, Claude. I have very strange caching thing happening here, like on the server or something. Do I still have the... Let's see, delete all. I'm just looking to see if I get any errors done here. This is very, very strange behavior. So let's go public HTML, cache, nothing in there, administrator, cache. Let's just torch these three things. I also have trash here. Empty the trash from before. There we go. Yeah, Stefan says you still have your browser cache that can trick you. Yeah. But whatever's going on there. So I don't, yeah, I really would like to, I mean, that should not, like I have debug on there. So let's do this. Let's take that plugin compatibility and go 0. Go here, system, plugins. Hey, that's off. All right. We might actually be running this, apart from the cache problems. Might be running this in Joomla 6 without the backwards compatibility plugin. That's pretty good. That's the first of my clients that I've moved over. 8.3, Joomla 6.0.2, system, Joomla, check for updates, components. I can do a backup. And for now, oh, you have to turn that error reporting off. System, global configuration, system, debug server, error reporting none, save and close, refresh. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'll never get lunch at this rate. Isn't that interesting? Something is not compatible in the back end. So I'm going to enable that. I'm going to go here, cache. I'm going to delete that back end cache there. Yeah. We've got the cache file there. If I go here and refresh, that comes back. All right, something's not compatible. Yeah, I just wanted to give it a try. Installation messages. I'm going to hide that about automatic system. If I go home, automatic updates, I manage that for my clients. So I can go to extensions, manage plugins. I'm going to go AUTO and quick icon reminder there. Home. All right, so I'm gonna ask Unique about that. I'll make a quick video demonstrating the issue, but the otherwise that's running in Joomla 6. And if we go down here, pagination is working. Yes, so that looks like it was fixed by Joomla 6. Good to know. Well, that's a marathon today. Let me get my, what time are we at here? Wow, 3 hours. 3 hours, good. But you know what? Makes up for last week not having internet. And yeah, we really toured around and fixed some things that weren't my fault, fixed some things that I broke, explored some other things. So everybody, thank you, Stefan. Yeah, it was a good session. I enjoyed that. All right. So as usual, hey, everyone, thanks for your support of the channel, for hanging out with me. And spend another Watch Me Work live stream with me. As usual, I hope that wherever this finds you, be it morning, evening, afternoon, or tomorrow, that you're well. Until the next time, enjoy your Joomla sites and God bless.